And we're live. Hi, everyone. I am Nick.
And I'm Maria.
And welcome to Full of Brick.
It's a secret full of brick because it's our long weekend, Labor Day weekend, and we always do our session on Monday.
Yeah, Full of Brick number 72.
72 already.
So today is September
5th,
2016.
the day before school starts tomorrow. Might eat for you. I have to get their lunches ready.
Oh.
I have something here.
I think it's the peaches. I just had peaches.
I know they're so good this season.
But the one I had wasn't soft.
This big?
It was hard.
It was still big? They're the newest ones that I bought.
Yeah.
I ate all the good soft ones already.
Yeah. So what happened today?
What happened today? So we went to the gym as a family. It's the only time of the year that, not the only time, but the rare occasions when we all come
Once a month. Every holiday.
Every long holiday. So what's the next one? Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving Monday.
And a family that works out together
gets fit together.
Sure.
So I still did the elliptical because my back's been still bugging me a little. I went for my run yesterday and it bothered me yesterday too.
Old man.
But Maria did the treadmill with Tristan.
He's so inspiring to run beside. But I only did 5K because my foot was starting to feel tender again.
He said he did 7.
He said he did 7, but he really pushed himself.
Yeah, I didn't see you. I was looking through the mirror and I didn't see you.
What?
I guess you're short.
I am short.
I saw him running. I couldn't see you. So I thought that you were just doing something else.
Oh, no, I was there. But he already started maybe like 4 minutes and then I joined him. But I only went up to my 5K.
And then after that, we did basketball. And this whole week, I've been working on Tristan's ball handling skills and moving without the basketball. And because before, when we used to do the basketball, we always worked on shooting.
Yeah.
So now, different things. So I found on YouTube a few dribbling drills. And so we're doing stuff like around between the legs and low bounce and high bounce.
Yeah.
And then some plays about cutting to the basket, flaring out, different things like that.
Oh.
And so today, Mason also participated with it.
Our baby's not sleeping. Do you hear that?
Yeah. You can talk about today.
So after I finished my workout, because he already taken Mason and Tristan to play basketball, I got a text from him as I was like, hey, where are you guys? I'm almost done. I'm going to meet you there. He's like, he broke his glasses. I'm like, and Nick does not have backup glasses. Even if I keep on telling him it's good to have backup glasses, he doesn't have backup glasses. And I think he hasn't changed his glasses for a while. But I mean, again, before you can get new glasses anyways, you need a prescription. So you have to like visit the eye doctor. They have to measure your eyes and do all that wonderful things before you can even order. But I mean, I go into like emergency mode and I'm like, oh my goodness, where can we go to get this thing fixed? And essentially what had happened was, I guess when he was dribbling with Tristan or playing basketball, the basketball hit him in the face and he had those nose prongs and one of them didn't come off, but it got really twisted. So then his glasses was like sideways. And so with the long weekend, a lot of stores, a lot of eye places are closed except Square One, which is our main mall in Mississauga, is open. Yes, that's the only thing that happened today.
Yeah, the ball hit my glasses and then it got all crooked.
And then he's like, oh, good, you have contact lenses. Maybe we can just go tomorrow to Costco to get this sorted out. And you're like, no, I'm dizzy.
Yeah, it made me dizzy.
Meanwhile, I'm like, let's get glasses for you. You're like, no, these are still good.
So what I did was I just kind of twisted the nose part to counteract the twist of the arms. And
I think you still have to talk to those other two.
Okay, here you can.
I think you have to put them in each of their cribs. So we went to Square One, and there's a few eyeglass places there. One is Walmart Vision Center, which was no good. I already had the feeling. And again, it was in the delivery, and I get it. Everybody has to, because Nick was like, can you just replace or repair or tweak the nose prong thing? And the personnel at the Vision Walmart basically said, well, if it breaks, it's not my fault. Not really a good way to subtly say, okay, I'll try my best. It's all in the care. Because like I work with cancer patients and it's like, does this radiation therapy work? And I'm not like, well, if it doesn't work, don't sue me. Because it may or may not work, but talk to your doctor.
We just left. We went somewhere else.
So we went to Lens Crafters where they were able to at least straighten it up a little bit so it's good for the next couple of days. And hopefully on Wednesday, someone will make an appointment at Costco.
It doesn't look too crooked.
You don't want to go tomorrow? I'm off tomorrow.
No. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. So what she did was she unscrewed the arm parts.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, she had like the small screwdriver.
Yeah.
And then she fixed it that way. I didn't really see her bend this part, but she did.
She probably did.
Bent it back.
She had all these tweezers and pliers and other devices of repairment. And she didn't charge us anything, which was bonus or
I thought she was going to charge us like $50.
And we were like so close to like buying glasses there and saying, when's the family doctor or eye doctor available next? Because they were working. And I'm like, oh, maybe in the meantime we can eat at Moxie's, which was really in the back of my mind, front of my mind. But Nick's like, no, we'll just do live stream.
Yeah, I'm thinking about you guys.
Us.
Huh?
Nobody's here. I mean, hi.
Oh, they're going to be watching it later.
Elite Guard 22.
So Friday was Fan Expo Day.
Yes, I didn't go because I had to go to work.
Well, we were planning on not going at all, like we talked about last year, because we talked about last week. No, the reason why we didn't want to go was because it would be hard to bring Hayden
in a stroller, because the last couple of years he was very, very portable.
2 years ago, we just had him in the baby Bjorn.
What did we do last year?
Last year, I just carried him the whole time.
Oh gosh.
And I remember I had my back was sore after.
See, so and then this year he's a lot heavier, fatter, bigger. And
so
when
we
you
weren't
go
gonna
into
go
these crowded places with just escalators, it's just really hard to maneuver with a stroller.
Yeah, it's shoulder to shoulder. It would have been hard.
So I'm like, I'm not gonna go.
So we weren't gonna go, but then I just thought, what if I just bring Tristan and Mason myself?
Yeah, you could.
So I maneuvered things around.
I know it seems like I'm not a big fan, but I'm okay.
And so we went. We took the GO train again, and just like last year, there was a big delay.
I know.
Last year, I think there was
Were there a lot of cosplay people just milling about there then at the station?
A little, but not as much as last year.
What did you dress up as?
As a dad.
You could have
actually, no, I wore my Lego shirt.
You could have. Oh, did you?
I wore the.
Done this, and people were like, "Oh, who's a Bricket Jester?" And then they could like.
I wore the minifigure head.
Oh.
The one from Brickfest.
Okay.
I mean, Philly Brickfest. So last year there was, I guess, a jumper, and so there was this big long delay, and we ended up just driving to Fan Expo. And this time there was like a fire, something.
A fire investigation.
Fire investigation.
In the 2 stations west of you guys.
So it was probably like an hour.
I know. What did you guys do without iPads? That's
we were just playing.
amazing.
We were playing games. We were playing. Guess what I'm thinking of?
Oh, which is.
No, the other people have to
as
ask.
Broad as it can be.
The other people have to ask yes or no questions.
Is it an animal?
Yes.
Is it an elephant?
Yes. See, she's good at this. Hey, graphic bricks stream. Yes. And it was like one of them was like, is it Donald Trump? And then Tristan's like, yes.
But isn't it just like how just say yes? Like you can say yes and pretend that wasn't.
No, but it was we were honest. So we were playing that. What am I thinking of? And then we were also playing.
Which is good because I just read a report about kids nowadays are totally hooked on their devices. They don't really get a time to converse with their people. So that was good.
And then the second game we were playing was the name game. So
I would have driven downtown.
Name how many people, like go in order of like say
yeah. Mildred.
Maria. We never said Mildred.
Great name.
But I won all those.
I would win. I would win them.
I know more people than them.
I would know.
So we waited for the train. And then finally, when the GO train came, we tried to get on, but it was like so packed.
Yes.
And then the conductor was like, oh, there's a train right behind. So if you want to get off, you can get on.
But his right behind meant like 30 minutes right behind.
I know. So we get off, and then we're like, oh, they lied to us. And so that's when we started playing the name game.
Oh, well,
and then finally it came, and then.
And were they hungry? Because that's always my concern whenever I have an outing.
They didn't look hungry yet. So when we got there, we got to the Union Station, and then we exited through the Air Canada Center.
Oh, okay. Like you went through the tunnels?
No, we just exited out of Union Station straight into Air Canada Center.
Oh, okay. Wait.
And then we were straight, south side.
Okay.
And so approaching the CN Tower and the aquarium, and then there was the convention center where Fan Expo was. And so my plan was to go to the same entrance that we've always gone the past 2 years.
Every time you have kids, there's this secret super entrance that we've always been lucky to have access to.
So here's the story. I guess 2 years ago, was our second time going on the first, like on the Friday. Because the first time we went, we just went on the Sunday. It was a spur of the moment thing. We just parked and kind of just went in. It was like closing. They were like doing all these giveaways or throwing. But so 2 years ago was a Friday, and we got in line in the front, and it was like a long lineup. And then finally, when we got to like a checkpoint, the lady was like, do you have your prepaid tickets? And we're like, oh, we didn't do any prepaid tickets. And then she said, oh, if you want to buy tickets, you have to go around to the south side.
Yes.
So we're like, oh.
And the lineup was horrendous.
Yeah, the lineup that we were just in was so
like
long.
Blocks and blocks and
so
blocks
we were like,
long.
oh, great.
With people with their prepaid tickets from the internet.
And we're like, oh, great. We just waited for this long, and now we have to get to another line. So we went to the south side, and there was no lineup anywhere. And so we just kept walking through.
And you're like, oh, you have kids? Yeah, come this way. We'll give you tickets. And kids are usually free when you print out these super secret passes online.
We didn't do that though.
No, they were free. They're always free.
Yeah, but we didn't print out the tickets. I think it's as long as you have an adult paying, you get 2 kids free.
Oh, really? Oh.
Well, that's what the ticket said.
Oh.
2 free kids with 1 adult. So
okay.
maybe they saw we didn't have the thing, but they saw we had an adult and 2 kids. So we got in that way, and then
ever since
we just bypassed the whole long lineup.
Yeah, nobody knows about this super secret.
So this year, last year too, the same thing. We just went right in, and then this year there was like this whole.
And there's literally no lineup. Like it's just like gate person, and you're in, and then even when you're in this like glass emporium, you can see all the lineups of people around you, and
still
you're like,
walking through.
We're in.
So this year I wanted to do the same thing, but then there was this barricade gate blocking us from going to that entrance. And so the way to get in was you have to go through this it was like a what's it called, entrance, and then on top it said exhibitors. So I guess you have to be an exhibitor to go through. So like, oh, do you have to like walk? And then the other way to get your tickets is you have to go all the way like on the south side, not even part of the convention center.
Oh.
So then we're like, well, then I said to Tristan, what if we just kind of walked around the bush side there? Because we saw the bushes, that if you kind of go through the bushes, you can sneak bypass.
And you talk to your law-abiding son and he actually let this fly.
So we went we walked through the pathway, and then we kind of squeezed through the bush, and then we were just in front of the entrance.
Is this in the vlog?
Not us squeezing through.
Oh, that would have been perfect.
And then so we entered, and then I showed the guy at the front my ticket. He's like, "Oh yeah, come."
Weird, huh?
So then
Why did they make all these like impediments for you to go in?
So I just went in, and then I paid. So I was $40, and then the kids were free, and then we got in. We got our little bracelets. Okay, so then first thing we saw when we went down was a bunch of photo ops. There was the My Singing Monsters.
Yeah, Mason's a huge fan of My Singing Monsters, so he kept on asking, "Well, My Singing Monsters." I'm like, I don't know. Maybe they're so 2015.
He wasn't scared or anything, so
was he scared last year? A little bit, right?
Sometimes. So we took pictures of him with My Singing Monsters. There were a bunch of.
By the time we got in, it was like 1. And there?
No, it was.
The morning?
10:30.
No, that's when you were saying.
We missed the 9:35.
Yeah, so you probably got on the train but an hour later. So 10:30.
Okay, so maybe it was approaching 11. It was like 10:45, 11. It wasn't 12 yet.
That's so crazy.
No. So there are a lot of photo opportunities. There are lots of big Lego. The big Lego sculptures. Yep. So I took pictures of Tristan and Nathan with that. The Lego section was cool. There was no giveaway.
It was bigger?
It was about the same size.
Okay.
But there was no giveaway at the Lego section. Like 2 years ago, they were giving away the TC-14 minifigure.
They haven't done that in a while.
Last year was the make and take. So
Friends.
It wasn't Elves. It was Elves make and take. So at least we got free parts. But this year it was the whole theme was Rogue One. Oh. So the new Rogue One sets with the new movie.
So it's getting smart. They're like, we just can't keep on giving.
Yeah, there was a master builder there, and he was building
one of how many in the world?
One of 8. So he was building this big the black droid. Yeah. It's like a skinny droid. It kind of looks like C-3PO, but it's black instead of gold. And so what the public had to do was there are all these 2x4 bricks everywhere, and you had to stack them to make a bigger block. Okay. And then you give them to him, and then he just uses it to. So it's like the public is helping build this big.
But you didn't ask him, how do you become a master builder, sir?
No, I didn't ask him.
I would have asked him that.
So Tristan, instead of helping, he just made his own gun. So he just made a gun. Mason made like a robot. And then there was another section there where you can make your own Minecraft creation.
Okay.
And then kids were making their own Minecraft creation, and then you add it to the display.
Okay.
So it's kind of like, remember Philly Brickfest? They had that Metropolis, or they had that Legolopolis or something. So it was kind of like that.
Okay.
But yeah, there was no giveaways. They were selling Lego there as well. However, we did get a Lego kind of a giveaway at the video game section.
Yes.
So at Fan Expo, there's also
Lego Dimensions.
There's also like a
Video.
PlayStation 4 section. There's an Xbox section. So in the PlayStation 4 section, they were advertising the new Lego Dimensions.
Mm-hmm.
And so if you actually tried and played Lego Dimensions, they would give you, they gave us this. So first kind of giveaway. So we got these guys, which is an exclusive Green Arrow.
Until they have their own fun pack, and then it's not so exclusive anymore.
Yeah, I don't know if this will come in a fun pack or not, or if it's just like a bag like this, because it says limited edition.
He's all scruffy here.
And so what the boys played was, so what's new about this year 2 of Lego Dimensions?
Mm-hmm.
See, they have the golden disc there.
Yeah.
So some golden disc characters unlock battle arenas.
Oh.
And so the screen was split into quadrants, into 4s, and there were 4 controllers. And so Tristan and Mason played against these 2 bigger guys, and they played capture the flag.
Oh.
So Tristan was Finn from Adventure Time. Mason, which is a new minifigure. It was the first time I got to actually see a close-up Finn.
They're coming this fall?
Coming, yes. Mason was Harry Potter. So he got to fly around on a broom. And then the other 2 guys, I think, was like Batman and Gandalf. And so it was capture the flag. So each person started in their own kind of section with a flag, and you had to run to someone else's section and try to grab their flag and come back.
How did they do?
Tristan actually tied for first with one of the other guys just at the end. And so while they were playing, I was just asking the girl like a lot of questions. Like I was asking, could you play this capture the flag online?
Yeah.
Like with other people, like through the internet? Yeah. And she said at this point, no. But eventually they're gonna be able to do it like that.
You're trying to see if she really knows her stuff.
No, I didn't know. I was wondering. And then I was asking, because on the whole toy pad was the new, I think it was the Ghostbusters.
Oh. Fire Hall?
No, not the Fire Hall. The the toy pad, how you can change how it looks like by putting a different backing. Yeah. And so back for Ghostbusters. Oh. And so I was asking her about it. She said that it comes so any level pack now it's 6 levels. Because before year 2 there was only the fun pack, the team pack. Oh, was it the level pack? Oh, I'm wrong. So the new thing is called the story mode or story pack, and that's where it comes with 6. Oh. Because in the previous it was only the fun pack, the team pack, and the level pack. And the level pack is just 1 level. Yeah. Like the one with Ghostbusters and Back to the Future and stuff like that. So now there's a story pack or story mode.
Keep on developing it. Meanwhile, Xbox is kapoots.
No, it kind of works.
Yeah.
So that was that. They were able to get the 2 of these Lego Dimensions, which is cool. Some freebie. Because I didn't think we were going to get any freebies because they didn't have anything at the Lego section. And then when we went to
if it was different on a different day.
Maybe. Then we actually yesterday might have been something different because Jessica said she got a Ray keychain. Oh. So I'm not sure if she bought it or if she got it for free.
No, not yesterday. The day before, after Saturday.
Oh yeah, Saturday. Okay. Saturday. And then another free thing that we kind of got, there was this long lineup. And we're like, what's this lineup? So we just got in.
I always look for those long lineups.
And we were wrapping around, and then Tristan said, "Can I just peek to the front to see what we're actually lining up for?" So he went out, and then he looked, and then he came back. He said, "Oh, it's just a store." I'm like, "Oh, okay." So we got out of line, and then we just walked to the front. And then we see at the front of the line, they're giving things away before you enter.
Oh, don't ever listen to Tristan. So Tristan knows nothing.
Oh. And then we didn't get back in line. We were like, "Oh, okay, let's just go somewhere else." But later on in the day, we finally went back in line because the lineup was short. Yeah. So we got back in line, and then we entered into the store, and we saw all these like empty boxes on the ground, and they weren't giving out boxes anymore. We're like, oh, okay, I guess we're not. However, when we left, then they were giving out the stuff. So we did get something for being in the line.
But we now don't know what's in the box.
No, it was these things.
Are you sure? These look like they're plastic to me.
No, like in a box. Like it was this. It was a box filled with these.
Are these the same things as what you bought in a case a few years ago?
No, that was Creo. This isn't Lego at all. These are actually like transformer things. So this is what they got. Actually, the girl had 2 boxes, and she was hiding the My Little Pony and just showing the transformer. So I was like, Mason, aren't you sure you don't want the My Little Pony? He's like, no, I don't want the My Little Pony. So Tristan got.
First order Legos. And
Tristan got this one.
Bricks and Minifig Collector and Max Piper and Big
Strong Arm.
And graphics.
So I don't even know who Strong Arm is.
So they're just plastic molded.
Yeah, it doesn't move or anything.
Things that I would have totally gone crazy collecting when I was little.
But Mason was lucky. He got Optimus Prime.
That is lucky.
Because look at all the other ones you can get.
You don't even know who they
that
are.
are not Optimus Prime.
Underhoof. Perceptor.
So more freebies. These are free. They're just giving them out. I'm not sure what the regular price for these are.
Starscream. All right.
Yeah, Starscream would have been cool.
Yeah. What's the
Strong
other one?
Arm.
Oh, Strong Arm.
Yeah, I haven't heard of Strong Arm before. Clutch
that's
probably
cool.
was. Or even TF.
That you guys got that. So you think that was what they were giving the whole time?
It was, because that's what I saw them giving out. I saw them giving out these to people. Okay. And like, oh, like when we got back in line, I thought they ran out. But then while people were leaving, they were giving them out. So inside this store was just a bunch of exclusives, like Transformers exclusives. It was like 1 per customer. And then they had some Marvel stuff. It was that picture of the shield. Remember the big shield? And then some characters. So that was cool. What other free? Oh, they were giving out free popcorn too.
Oh,
there's
like a zombie.
A Mr. Robot, Mr. Robot booth.
Yeah.
And so in the Mr. Robot booth, they had like arcades there that people can play pinball and stuff like that.
And a popcorn machine.
Popcorn machine. And also too, they had these markers where you can grab a marker and graffiti the wall. So
was Mr. Robot a big graffiti?
Well, Mr. Robot, I think their headquarters is kind of like a carnival arcade area.
Okay.
And so they tried to stage this booth to kind of look like that arcade area. And so just graffiti on the wall and stuff like that. So that was cool. Another cool photo op was Fear the Walking Dead.
Zombies.
So Mason didn't want to pose, but basically the photo background was 2 chairs of an airplane, and then there was a girl zombie all dressed like a zombie with her hand kind of like draped over the seat, and you're supposed to sit in front of her. And then
what would be your zombie face? What would be your no,
I don't know.
But like she's right here.
Oh, zombie face or scared face?
Like she's eating you right there.
Oh, I don't know. And then after that we went for lunch, and
you guys did a lot. I'm starving already. Listening.
Tristan, we were looking for gluten-free stuff, and we only saw the sushi. Mason wanted pizza, but then the lineup for pizza was long. I didn't want to get into 2 lines.
For sure.
So I said,
that's
Mason,
weird. Every time we go somewhere, he's always like, I want salmon sushi.
So that's what Mason had. He had the salmon sushi.
But he only wants all salmon sushi.
Well, he had 2 of Tristan's, and he had his, and then
Tristan let him have his salmon.
Well, because Tristan ate all the other things on his plate.
That was a good deal.
And then I had some too, and then I got a hot dog, and I gave some of my hot dog to Mason. So
a hot dog.
Yeah.
I thought you had sushi too.
I had some of his sushi, but I didn't buy my own sushi platter. It was expensive already.
I know.
It was like Myers hot dog or something, Metro hot dog.
This is at the south side still?
It was inside the building. It was actually where we were eating outside, just on the carpet. You know where the bathrooms are? Yeah. You know where the elevator to go back up? Underneath the elevator was the hot dog stand.
Oh, okay. They didn't have them last time.
I was waiting in line.
Yeah.
But I didn't say hi. Remember Ning?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think I saw. Yeah.
Rachel's cousin.
Yeah, she was there.
What's this? They're $3.99. Those.
Oh, these are $3.99. Could you find this at Toys R Us?
To Alex Bricks.
They're called Tiny Titans Series 5.
No, they're talking about something else. First order. I mean, if you know something else.
Oh,
I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe.
Oh, another thing too. There was another photo op of the zombie Santa. So Tristan was all excited to take a photo. Of course, Mason was scared, but then he went with me and he was able to take a picture. And so if you take a picture with zombie Santa, you get a little gift. Zombie Santa, I guess, it's a video game. And so inside.
This is on the south side?
Yeah, still on the south side. The game is called Dead Rising 4.
So my
motif,
even if I didn't have that, I'm like a silver and red.
You can give it Hayden. He likes the balls. So that was that. Another freebie were these boxy things. And I already built one with Mason, but then I think he said Tristan sat on it.
No, Hayden ripped it.
So it's basically a cutout of a wolf.
Oh, I thought it was a panda.
I thought it's a wolf.
I don't know.
Look.
Brock. What does it say? Badgers. It says little badgers. Brock Badgers. That's their.
So this is Brock University, which is one of the universities.
So it's a cutout, and then I'm like, Mason, you know how to make it? Because he made the building. Oh, there's no more building. There, he made the building.
Yeah, building's kind of boring.
I know, but it was doing.
And here's the person. I think how it actually looks later is, so the person looks like this. So it's a little box guy.
But why are they're called Q pals? Collect all.
Oh yeah. So this is how the wolf or the badger is gonna look like.
Mm-hmm.
So we already made him because we just grabbed a whole bunch just because they were just on the table. And then that's the person.
Tell Mason to finish it all up, so it's an activity for him to do.
Yeah, we'll do it together.
But basically, there's all these like little letters, and when you fold them, you just link one letter to the letter.
You match letter to letter. So see how. No, I was talking to you.
Oh, I know.
So V to V, you just kind of match them together.
You pop it up out of the paper.
Yeah.
It's fun.
So that was that.
But I feel like there's all these other things over there.
We got these.
Yeah, what are those?
This was for
gift tags. No, luggage tags. That's good. They're from.
This was for. Remember
Timeless?
when they took that photo and then they emailed us? They were like falling through time.
That's cool.
So we got 3 because I was there too. So she just handed it to me.
Smells like real leather, real fake leather,
smell.
Like global.
So.
When's the next time you're traveling? That's good.
Do you need something like that?
Well, it always is a bonus to have something like this.
And then on our way to the north side, on our way more food. But then Tristan really wanted these blind balls.
Yeah, but they're Titan. Attack of the Titan.
Attack of Titan blind ball. Titan. Attack on Titan.
Attack on Titan blind ball.
And of course, Mason wanted the same thing too. The Attack on Titan.
And you're like, but you don't even read Attack on Titan for.
So I said, do you guys want to eat or do you guys want souvenir? So they chose souvenir.
Terrible.
So
what are we teaching our children?
Attack on Titan blind balls were here.
And I thought they'll be as cute as the blind bags we got at Toys R Us. They're not cute at all.
So it's basically, it was
and 2 for 15. And 1 for what?
1 for
10?
8. 1 for 10. I don't remember.
So it's cool. He got a Titan, but they're tiny. He got a Titan and some hairy beast.
I don't even know what these guys are, but he has a really small head.
And yeah.
So he likes them.
I don't know. Does he really like them? I feel like it's already out of his mind. He's like, haha, I made my dad spend $15 on a couple of plastic. That's not Lego. And
then it was this thing too. It looks like a monkey.
It does look like a Yeti.
Look how small the heads are.
And then he was telling me that if this was in the same scale as a human, the human would be only not even as big as the toes.
Yeah, he was telling me that too.
Over and over again.
And he was laughing.
I believe you, Tristan. I believe you.
And then, so for Mason, he was going to get the Attack on Titan too.
Was it from the same store, Nick?
Yeah. And then I was like, are you sure you want Attack on Titans or something else? Because you can get...
I'm actually excited about these ones.
So he got these blind boxes.
Scribble nuts.
Scribble Nuts.
Not Scribble Nuts. It's like an app that we play.
And so the different ones you can get are those over here.
So many fun ones. Instead, what did he get?
Are those over here. So the first one he got, he was a little disappointed.
But he didn't know.
Because it was a girl.
But it was a cool girl.
He got Wonder Woman.
It's such a cute character. So cute.
On a book.
Like a book. I know. I love it.
Back to school.
It's like me on a book. Wonder Woman.
Here.
Me.
And then the second one he liked a bit more.
Because it's not a girl.
Because it's not a girl, but it's a Beast Boy. So.
I don't know why they're on a book.
Because it's Scribble Nuts.
Made in China.
They scribble like scribble.
Scribble.
So those are
cute.
That's the haul from Fan Expo. It was fun.
You didn't find any more of your Transformers?
No, like going in. So this is I guess, was it last year or it was 2 years ago. 2 years ago at Fan Expo, I was able to get my Creo Transformer 1984 box. But I knew that going in because under the exclusive, they had it. But this year, it was like Star Trek stuff, like Spock and stuff like that.
Good thing you're so not that.
The famous people that were there, Luke Skywalker was there.
Yes. Was he there Friday too?
I didn't see him.
But these people charge extra money, more than just the entry fee.
If you want your autograph
and a photo with them. So it's usually $200 or more for those who are highest in demand.
Last year, it seemed like there were more famous people last year than this year.
I feel like the year before I had more famous people than last year. But it was like a crew of The Walking Dead was there.
William Shatner, Stan Lee.
John Cusack.
Kevin Smith and Jason Mewes, Jay and Silent Bob.
Yeah.
Gillian Anderson was there.
Oh, cool.
Guy Charlie Cox from the Daredevil show and his Foggy, the Foggy guy.
Okay.
Who else? John Barrowman from Doctor Who and Arrow. He's a Doctor Who guy. Christopher Lloyd. Oh, the girl from
Christopher Lloyd looks old.
Firefly. Morena.
Oh, really? She was there?
She was there.
From Morena, that other show with
Homelands.
She was there. You saw her?
I didn't see her, but I saw her photo.
I see. There. They're usually very far. We try to photobomb and take a photo of us, and they're like a little tiny speck at the
Jessica Sauce from The Walking Dead.
What's his name? The captain.
Abraham.
Yeah. Abraham.
But also Herschel was there and Sasha. Herschel is the dad.
Already.
Yeah, he passed away. And Sasha. And then from the OC, Ben McKenzie.
The OC? Well, Ben McKenzie is probably there because of Gotham, not so much the OC.
But I know him from the OC. And then Goldberg. I saw Goldberg. Goldberg was actually in the south side.
Oh.
Near the video game section. He had and I think it was free because people were just lined up.
Was he an actor now, or do you think he was in a video game, or why? I'm
not sure. Maybe he's part of a new video game. But Goldberg was there. And my trip, Fan Expo
I know,
trip.
it was short. They were back in the train by 4.
We're tired already. It's not. If it
was me, we'd be there.
We're trying to find the entrance because at the Union Station for the GO train, there's so many ports to go out. So we asked them, and they said 5 or 6.
Yeah, because last year the same thing happened where there was a delay, and I ended up just driving.
Yeah.
But then we ended up getting lost in the parking space.
So we got up there, and there's nowhere to sit. You just stand, and then everyone went in the upstairs. And I was tired already.
And you didn't get a nap.
No, and they just napped in the car. I videoed them napping. After that, though, we went to get his haircut, both of them.
And you didn't bring the coupons. I'm all about coupons.
Oh, no. So I got Tristan's haircut. He looks nice again. And Mason's. For Mason's, I said just cut the sides.
I didn't really notice Mason so much because his bangs look so long.
I left it because the only thing I wanted him to clean up was the sides because they were all his sideburns were all pointy and it was all funny. So I just wanted them to clean that up because I want to grow Mason's. The top.
Like grow here?
He looks better when it's long. Tristan's looks better when it's clean cut.
I like them all bald.
Mason's he looks funny because his hair goes like a circle. He looks funny when it's short. So that was
Only
a long.
A mother can love
that was a long lineup too, though. I mean, long wait
really?
at the haircut.
Oh, I'm surprised you went.
And because we were there, and it just seemed like there were only 2 people waiting, and all of a sudden people started coming in, and then
you know what people do now?
They wait in their car or they leave.
Or they're online. They online make appointments.
Yeah. So this guy beside us was getting so mad because everyone kept on coming.
Because you're walk-ins, but
he
then
thought that
Yeah.
He thought that he was next.
Yeah.
And then his son went next. And then after a couple people went after his son, he's like, I signed up right after my son, and why am I not on the computer? And then the girl was like yelling at him back, and then they were all,
man,
like the Asian, the older Asian.
It's not a good system if they're gonna take walk-ins like that. If they don't tell them, like they should just book them in. You know what I mean? Like if someone walks in, they're like, okay, well we have this and this and this book, so you can only come here. Like they shouldn't even say just sit and wait.
But usually first cut is all walk-in. It's not appointment. Thing.
Well, I think it's a new thing because even like when I went to the sports clips, they're like, oh, put us on an app. So you put them on an app and then you select how many people are getting a haircut and then the time slot. And they'll tell you if it's free or not. And then it registers with their system. So sometimes you walk in, you're like, yep, here you go, walk to the chair. And meanwhile, there's like all these people sitting there like looking at you like they want to eat you.
Yeah, because usually like salons are where you make appointments.
I think barbers are learning how to make haircuts now.
Barbers are just, you just go and sit and
it's a new phase.
That's how it's always been for barbers.
Maybe you're barbered now.
Turning into like
salons.
So I guess also last week you guys went to Niagara?
No.
Or where was that mall? The outlet mall where they had the movie. Was that Niagara? Was that Niagara?
Earlier this week, my day off was what? Monday, was it? Monday.
Yeah.
So I went with my friend Susan, and she's never been to the Niagara outlets ever.
Okay.
So I'm like, okay, let's try because.
Was this in America or Canada?
No, just here in Canada. It's not even as far as Niagara Falls. It's like right after St. Catharines. But I had bought the boys a bunch of clothes online for back to school, and a number of them I returned like maybe 80% of them, just because they didn't fit well, right? So I'm like, okay, I'll see if I can find something else. Not that they need anything, maybe shoes. Coming up, but I didn't really find anything at the outlet. But Susan, I did find something at Lululemon that I wanted, but not really wanted, you know, like it's one of those, oh, it's a great deal, but do I really want to buy any more yoga pants? Probably not. So the boys found this ride. It's like one of those mechanical animal, I don't know.
We saw this ride before.
It's in the mall. It's very popular, I guess. You rent it out, and then while the kids are having fun, then the mom gets to shop.
How does it, is it the thing where you put the coin in?
No, you actually rent it from there's a kiosk, and like 15 minutes is $15 or something. It's expensive.
Is there like a pedal or the gas and a brake?
Yeah, you have to put your foot on it. So, and then the boys each wanted one, and I'm like, how about we just buy one animal and you get it for 30 minutes because it's a better deal.
So how much was it again?
So $15 for 15 minutes.
$30 for 30?
Or $25 for 30 minutes. But then you have it for 30 minutes. And you guys can take turns or even ride on it together because it was big enough. And
you're allowed to go anywhere in the whole outlet?
You can probably go the whole thing, but we stay in like this
playground. You can't go inside the stores.
No, you can't go inside the stores. You can go into the food court.
What were the different animals?
There was a panda. There was a lion. What else did I see?
Elephant?
An elephant, yeah. They look like gross. They look like they could have like bed bugs because they're like, I don't know.
Was it furry?
Yeah, it's furry. And my kids are like, ooh, I want one.
So which one did they get?
And they had, what did they have? Was it a panda? I can't remember. But yeah.
What animal does Susan like?
Susan was with us. She likes cats.
Oh.
Susan was with us, so she was indulgent. She's like, oh, come on, Maria. They're young ones. I'm like, because if it wasn't me.
If Susan wasn't there, you wouldn't have gone.
No, not at all. I'm like, no, are you kidding me? This is a stupid waste of money. Is this Lego? No, this is not Lego. We're not going to spend our money on this kind of an experience.
I popped back in here yoga pants.
Yes, I wanted to buy yoga pants from Lululemon because
furry is never good.
2 for $120, which is a good deal given that a lot of yoga pants are 1 for $120. But I didn't buy yoga pants because they still have a lot of yoga pants. And really, how many yoga can I yoga pant yoga?
Yeah.
What else? This week wasn't too busy at work. It's my 3rd week in the symmetry. Just a lot of moaning and groaning of people, but not so busy. You?
Watched a bunch of stuff.
Oh, I read a bunch of stuff. My first. No, you don't care.
Okay, go.
I'm almost done Strange Things. I still have one episode left.
Stranger Things.
Stranger Things, which is really, really strange and not really like real at all. So it's not even anything. It's totally fiction because really can something move through your walls and be in like this.
But she got back into Stranger Things after I showed her all the kids were on Jimmy Fallon.
Yes, they're cute.
Over, I guess it was a couple of days ago now, and they were playing like a game or video. They did interview, and I didn't realize that 11 was British.
Break Dude says $120 is ludicrous for yoga pants, and a set of Lego is not ludicrous for $500.
That's a Death Star. Actually, the Death Star is 600 Canadian.
So good thing we're not buying it anymore.
Yeah.
The new one coming out?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's 500 US, 600 Canadian. And I think it only has like 100 more pieces than the other one.
That is ludicrous.
They
ludicrous.
They upped it by a lot.
That's crazy. So, see, do they want people to buy these or not?
It was a big seller before. People like it lasted from 2008 to 2016.
Because it wasn't priced like that.
Well, we'll see how long
people are getting rich nowadays.
How long it will last.
When people can't even afford their own houses.
And I think Dub was saying in Australia it might be up as much as $800. So.
Well, Dub owns Australia. He can afford it.
So I watched The Gift.
Oh, okay.
Have you heard of that? The Gift? It's with Jason Bateman.
Okay.
And it's about him and his wife move into this new neighborhood. And then all of a sudden they bump into this guy who Jason Bateman went to high school with.
Mm-hmm.
And then,
I think I know this. And then he wanted him to go back to the past or something, or a switch.
No.
There was a switch.
No.
Were there drugs?
No. And so they get home and they keep finding these gifts being left in their front door.
What kind of gift?
From this guy.
Like a puppy?
Well, the first gift was like he gave them like fish and fish food.
So is this creepy?
Yeah, it's kind of like stalker, level 5 stalker stuff. But then there's a twist at the end. And so Jason Bateman seems to be, you don't know if he's a good guy or a bad guy at the end. So it was okay. It was like one of those movies that my dad.
See, sometimes you wonder about these movies and you don't even hear about them at all. So are they like specifically made for Netflix? Because right off the bat, they're like bombers.
Well, I got this. It wasn't bad. It was Super Secret Squirrel.
I know, but like, when the people make these movies, do they intend them to be released?
I think so. I think it was released in the theaters. You would like this movie.
That's so mean. How could you think that I would like a stalker movie?
Remember Warrior? Have you the boxing one with Warrior?
Oh, the younger brother.
Yeah, he's the guy.
I like him being a good guy, not a stalker guy.
Well, he's not a stalker. He's like innocent. He's good. Like he's not mean or anything. It's the Jason Bateman character who keeps making fun of him because when they were going to school together, I guess he was always.
So I guess the story here is: can you take someone for face value because they just want to give you something, or do they have like the stalker guy didn't do anything wrong? It was just it's all Jason Bateman. It's all in his head, in his paranoid head.
Well, you find out that he's a bully later, and yeah.
Thanks. And then we watched Flipped.
Oh, we watched Flipped,
which was so cute.
We watched Flipped yesterday. Was it yesterday?
No.
2 days ago.
Yeah.
So you could tell them what Flipp's about.
No.
So Flipp's about, they start off in grade 2, so Mason's age. And
a boy and a girl.
A boy and a girl.
Little boy and his family just moved across the street from the little girl's
So
neighborhood.
First you hear the story in the boy's perspective. And he's talking about how there's this annoying girl who keeps following him everywhere.
Yep.
And he just wants to kind of get lose her. Grade 2, and then it flips. And then now it's the girl's point of view, and there's this wononderful boy, and I love him. He's so cute.
I love him. And I'm just like, come on, girl. He's really not all that.
And then it goes into like grade 6 or grade 7 and 8 later on. Keeps flipping back and forth through the boy's point of view and the girl's point of view. But then things flip also, as in the boy started to like the girl
to realize she actually is a very good girl.
Yeah, and then the girl starts getting disillusioned by the guy
because he's really shallow.
Yeah, and so it kind of getting
and
flipped.
It's only around like his grandfather is the one who actually appreciates this girl's.
It's a nice Netflix movie. We're watching it with.
Would it have been released nationwide, continental-wide, worldwide?
I think it was actually like 2010.
Oh.
But Mason was watching it with us, and he liked it. I also watched The Theory of Everything.
Oh yes,
you should watch that
one.
Still.
Will you watch it with me?
You're gonna cry with me. So the Theory of Everything is actually the Stephen Hawking story, and it's about him and his wife, his first wife, and just it shows
his first wife. How many wives did he had?
He had 2.
I don't want to watch them.
The way they break up isn't sad or anything. It just happens. But it starts off where he's not in a wheelchair yet. He's just walking around normally, and he's in Cambridge University.
Because he has something. What's his thing?
He has Lou Gehrig's disease. And so he meets his wife, and then they kind of fall in love. But then after a while, he starts like tripping over things and starts his writing. You can see is kind of off a bit. And so it kind of shows it's the actor who plays Stephen Hawking, Eddie Redmayne. He's really good. He made like all the facial expressions that look like Stephen Hawking's, and even how he acted.
He got an Oscar for this.
Yeah, he won best actor. And Felicity Jones was the wife, and she's big now because she's the main character in Rogue One.
Oh,
she's that girl.
Got it.
Someone
wants me to drop Kanata and like go build.
Who's that?
Kanata in X-Men.
Oh. You mean
Kanata? The girl, the Asian girl.
Katana.
Katana. Is there like a minifigure?
I don't have Katana. I think
is there Katana?
There is. I think she comes in that bridge.
Oh, that's inexpensive.
We're not getting that until it goes on sale.
Free.
And then I was watching season 1 of Flash, The Flash with the boys.
It's fun.
Yeah, it's cool. And then Tristan and Mason, oh, that's Kid Flash. Oh, that's such a and like I don't even know who these characters are. But the first episode, it basically shows how he got his power, and then it just kind of goes on. You see Arrow in the first episode already of Flash. So I haven't really been watching Flash when it's out.
No, but so many of my friends like it.
Yeah, it's good, I hear. Because I know there's an episode
Is the name Flash guy Canadian? I forget.
I'm not sure, but he was the guy from Glee, Sebastian.
Oh, okay.
He was the bad guy.
Yeah.
But what was I gonna say? There's like a crossover Supergirl Flash episode where Flash goes to Supergirl, and then Supergirl goes to Flash. After.
Crossovers. It's how they.
So I think it's all kind of the same
time frame
universe thing. I think that's all for that. Let me show you guys some mocks. So Tristan is so proud of this weird Rockman, which huge. I just think takes up a lot. Did I show this already?
No.
Takes up a lot of gray.
You've shown it to me. I think it's his version of a Titan.
It's not his caliber of cool.
I don't know because we don't know it, but he loves it so much.
His Rockman.
And how does he do the eyes like this? Like it's like,
they're like the slopes.
No, but it has like indents.
Rockman. He's all like wiry and skinny. So
can he stand?
Yeah.
And he has these big chunky boots. Show the chunky boots.
Rockman.
I feel like he can like do a squat maybe. He can sit. Oh, I just decapitated. What's this word? Discombobulated. What's the word?
And then he made a sword, which kind of looks like those Minecraft type swords. But I guess
I feel like it needs more silver in the middle of the.
And then he was like, "Can I tile it up?" I'm like, "No, it's gonna waste a bunch of tiles." So you want to tile this up too.
They're saying no to the creativity strum of your son. He's gonna break it in a few months. Oh,
like in a few days. So that's that. And then I'll show the next one.
Oh right. I didn't know this purchase. My husband says a long time ago, but it wasn't.
This was a long time ago.
It wasn't. It was after your castle purchase.
Which castle?
Those.
Was it?
I don't know. According to your Brick Life.
So this is Ultimate Aaron. So I guess
How much were they? Were they on sale? Is that why you bought them?
I think I got them because it was double VIP, and I wanted to get something with double VIP.
$12.95. And they're only like the minifigs inside?
No, and then the builds.
Oh.
But all the builds are here.
This is flimsy, it feels. Like this trans green. It doesn't feel like regular Lego caliber. Feels weird.
Yeah. So that's Aaron, and then this guy is Axel.
Like even these look funny. They look
So fakey. This thing is like a whole piece.
Oh.
Is Axel. So he's like the monster guy, the strong guy.
Oh, he's not their leader?
I don't know who the leader is.
I think the blue guy's their leader.
Mason and I were watching the Next Night episode because it was actually on television.
Oh, good.
And then
I know he didn't know much of Next Night.
This is Clay.
Yeah, I drew Clay.
You drew Clay?
I drew Clay. I drew Clay and Jestro.
So Clay has the tornado.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got Lance with a winky eye.
Yeah, that's cute.
His are wings. His shield is wings.
How come you have all these extra shields?
Because it came with extra shields. Each ultimate pack came with 3 shields. So I just stuck the shields on a plate. So these are all the shields that came in the, and a bunch of dragon ones too.
Oh.
And then we got the girl. This is Macy, and she's the girl.
Mm-hmm.
See, I know all the names now. And then this is Robin.
Oh.
Ultimate Robin.
So weird.
Robin's blue too.
Torsos, like their body designs are just so detailed. It's so detailed.
So if you want to take the, I like these armors, the trans.
It feels funny. Maybe I'll like it one day when I'm bigger.
When you grow up. Okay, so I think those are all the sets. And then we got 10 minutes now for news.
You can
Use.
abuse. What else rhymes?
You can choose.
Choose.
I'll put these away after.
Choose.
Okay, so let me get this ready. Well, you can put that away. I don't hear any more crying.
They cried. It's so sad.
Lego. Okay, so the first thing I believe, the new Lego ideas. So they're going to announce at the end of September what is going to be the new Lego idea set. And so the choices here, if I can make this a bit big, we got a fossil museum. We got a gingerbread house.
Yeah.
We got the Jedi High Council. And then over here, we have the Jurassic Park Jurassic Park Visitor Center. We have the modular train. We got the old fishing store, which looks kind of cool, the old fishing store.
That's nice.
We have the particle accelerator, BB-8, rolling BB-8, and Johnny 5. So out of these, my prediction, just based on size and everything, I think Fossil Museum.
Which again, another one.
I think they're gonna have the Fossil Museum.
We already have that, like dinosaur with the 3 scientist chicks.
Second might be the robot Johnny 5, stuff like that.
I don't know.
Because Lego Ideas seem to make stuff like that.
Small and
what do you think?
Viable.
I don't think they're gonna be making this modular train station.
This would be so awesome.
That would be cool, but I don't think they'll make it. It's like too many pieces.
I don't know. I don't want to buy any.
So that's that. Canadian Toys R Us next weekend, September 10th, from 11 to 1 p.m. There's going to be a make and take. You have the choice of either doing the Captain America face mosaic or Lumiere. So I was thinking that we can maybe go to 2 different Toys R Us's. We'll do the Captain America one first, and then we'll go do the Lumiere. I'll show how the Lumiere looks. This is
next Saturday is also Sunny's birthday. I gotta buy something.
So the Bricktober announcement. So the past couple of years for Bricktober for Toys R Us, they've been doing those mini modulars.
Yeah.
And so how you would get it before, you would spend like a certain amount of money, and then so each week, that's basically like I would do that. But this year, it's kind of sucky. Sucky
great for me.
So 3 years ago in 2013, they did something like this, but it was cooler. So they're just giving away these minifigures here.
For what? $99?
I'm not sure. They haven't said yet. So this theme here
already have those.
Is musicians. And just seems like they're just like mixing and matching a whole bunch of different torsos.
We already have those
together. Whereas before it was like vintage minifigures. So it would be like vintage space and vintage. And so the second week is this, which are like warriors.
No.
So I can see like if someone weren't going to open it and just keep them in the box and like, oh yeah, I have this, then it would be worth it. But I don't know. This is called Athletes.
But that seems like such a ripoff to spend like say $100 or whatever.
It looks like something like Mason would just kind of put together and like, this is my minifigure.
I know.
Like something like this or like that. Like for this one, they just took the swimmer's underwear body and they stuck it on this.
I know. We can't keep them mocking it.
Well,
4 weeks in a row, huh?
And then Cops and Robbers.
Oh, awful.
For the last one. And this robber has no pants on.
Bricktober.
So I guess you're happy that I'm probably not going to get any of this Bricktober stuff.
You say that and then it just shocks me.
However, October is going to be double VIP points for the Lego store. So that's where for the Disney's Castle I'm thinking about. Harold already bought his Disney Castle.
He doesn't have 3 children. Where is Harold? Harold. He
messaged me and said, oh, I bought my LOL. I bought my Disney Castle. LOL. I'm like, what? I thought you were gonna wait for double VIP points.
I know.
And he said that when he was at the Lego store, they had a damaged box, and so he got extra VIP points off.
And a discount, hopefully, from the.
Oh, I'm not sure.
Oh, no, wrong, Harold. Wrong.
So he wants to.
Better be like 10 times.
Yeah, this is the first time we mentioned Harold's name this whole stream.
I know.
Because I was all going about Fan Expo. So he wants to know if we can do like some sort of live build while he's building his.
$500?
No, that's the Death Star. It's like 400, 300, 200,
yeah, okay, whatever.
100.
I don't know. No Bricktober.
How much is it in the States? Because I think it's. I can't remember now.
Where are you gonna put it?
In our bedroom.
Doesn't fit anywhere.
So this is for October.
Actually, the Christmas calendar city is already in Costco.
Oh, but not Star Wars.
No, they never carry Star Wars. Remember last year we bought it around this time, the Star Wars, around August or September?
Yeah, we should get it when we see it because it sells out.
No, it does not sell out.
It does.
It does not sell out until October.
It does. And then what happens when it sells out?
It doesn't even have a Star Wars Santa.
It has the white Chewbacca. So in October, so I'll probably end up getting this because it'll come.
500, Brick Dude says. American?
No, it's not 500 American. The Death Star is 500 American. It's not the same price as the Death Star. What was I gonna say? So with the holiday calendar, which is spend $99, probably get the holiday calendar.
What?
Because with the Pick a Brick is a
October
werewolf.
What?
A werewolf for the.
What is it this coming Tuesday? I'm so tempted to just go tomorrow and say, "Oh, I signed up for Wednesday. Can you please
I thought
just give me
it's hard for you to go tomorrow.
I'm off tomorrow. That's the whole thing.
Oh.
I know.
He says yes. The Death Star is 500. That's what you asked.
No, we asked for the castle.
The castle.
Disney Castle.
Disney Castle Brick Dudes.
Oh, 500.
So there's going to be new pieces on the Pick a Brick wall because the new try a Pick a Brick model is this penguin thing. And so I was looking, and they have that sloped bumper white piece, which is cool. You can't really see it in this photo though, but there's like the bumper piece, and then some slope pieces too. So that's nice for the Pick a Brick model.
That's creepy.
This is done. Mixels.
Huh?
Mixos are no more.
Really?
Disney Castle is $350 American.
Yeah, so 500 Canadian.
It's not 500. So this is the Lumiere.
Oh, that's so cute.
So in the States, I think it's September 17th and then September 24th. I'm not sure which one is which, but one is Cogsworth. What is it? Cogsworth, and the other one is Lumiere. And so for us, it's going to be Lumiere and but probably Cogsworth later on, maybe.
Oh, that is so cute.
The only thing that's really different would be the printed faces on both these. I think this might come with the Beauty and the Beast, but I'm not sure if it's the same design. Because I know with the Disney Beauty and the Beast, you also get Cogsworth and Lumiere, but I don't know if it's the same. See? You get a white Chewbacca. White Chewbacca. And you get a RTD C-3PO that's gray. A gray C-3PO.
We have to buy like 2 chocolate boxes this year.
Hayden's gonna participate?
Hayden's just gonna rip.
Are you gonna do your once a day thing again?
I don't know.
Because you're hurting for videos on your channel.
Meh. What's the cost of this craziness?
It doesn't say there.
Ah.
Okay, so they finally have pictures of the new Rogue One sets. So this is first. It's one of those Bionicle people, and so this is.
I know all the series. The first wave that came out, they're all in like clearance in chapters. So they're not that much cheaper. It's like another 20% off. So.
Yeah, they're not that great. Jyn Erso.
But did they sell well? I mean, I don't know. Other than the head, they look very bionically.
Yeah, I don't.
Not a fan.
Me neither.
I think the only one I like was the Darth Vader.
Yeah, the robot ones look okay.
And
this one looks okay.
We got the kids bought it, and I feel like they built it, and then it's just all over the place. Like it's not kept really, so it's.
This is wasted.
And it's expensive per
droid,
part, right? Right.
Yeah. What's his droid name? K2SO.
My mom hasn't called me. How come?
Because she knows we're streaming.
Yeah.
Imperial Death Trooper.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. So finally they're showing these photos because they weren't. And then there's these vehicles which don't really connect with me yet because I haven't watched the movie. But this is the Imperial Assault Hover Tank, or as Maria would say, Hover Tank.
Hover.
And it comes with a character there. I'm not sure who this guy is yet, but I guess he's in the movie. Oh, you know who this is? This is the Donnie Chen or Donnie Yen guy.
Oh, yeah.
Because he has a staff.
Ip Man.
Ip Man. I think he's Ip Man.
I think he's Ip Man.
His name here is Chirrut Imwe. Chirrut Imwe?
Ip Man.
Is that how you pronounce that?
Chirrut. Yep.
Chirrut Imwe. And then here we got an ATST Walker. You're crinkling.
Oh, sorry.
ATST Walker. And I guess the minifigure here, cool, would be that guy. But again, I don't know him yet.
We're not invested.
Once we see the movie, then we'll know who these guys are. And then we got a TIE Striker.
Oh, weird.
Which kind of looks like a TIE fighter.
But it's not super TIE. It's like half a TIE.
So that. And then we got the Rebel U-Wing.
U-Wing.
Which doesn't look that great, the U-Wing. But he comes with some, I guess that's Jyn Erso.
Yeah.
This U-Wing reminds me of the Mandalorian fighter, something like that. Cogsworth is first and Lumiere is second, says minifigure collector. Oh. There you go. And then we got this, which kind of looks like the Imperial shuttle, like the Lambda. It's a black Lambda instead of a white. Yes.
They're all looking the same to me again. See how my brain is... And because I don't know the characters anymore, I'm not like, I don't know. I have to watch the movie.
Yeah, once she sees the movie, then. Here's the new Death Star.
Yeah, I saw it. I actually saw it. Does it look any more detailed? What's the difference? What would make someone buy it for 600 babies?
I guess if they don't have it at all,
they
have no choice.
It's like people buying the $1 million house now that costs $200,000.
See, it's $599.99 Canadian.
That's awesome VIP points.
But they have a new Han Solo hairpiece.
He does look more Han Solo-ish. Oh.
Yeah, because hey, no more bricks. He made it.
You bought your Disney castle?
Maria wants to know if you got a discount.
VIP points does not count as a discount.
It does.
No. And if they give you extra, oh, it looks like him. Oh, I love his dreamy.
He has the new Han Solo here.
I wonder how much he's gonna cost on Bricklink, like just the minifig.
Well, maybe one day we might just get this here from a different
true.
way, and then you can stick it on a regular.
Because we have so many
Han
Han Solos.
Solo.
But how about his jacket? Does he look like that?
I have to
He's
look at
dreamy.
our old ones.
250 VIP extra, which is nothing.
What is that in dollars?
Well, 100 is 5, so 200 is 10. 250 is 15. No, 1250. But they're not going to give you 1250. Harold, say the box is damaged. I want 30% off. Bring it back. Damage it some more and bring it back and say, got more damage? Give me my money back.
But you all know they're watching this stream now. So.
They're not. Because
okay.
double VIP would have given you what? If it was, how much was it? 350? So 350 would have given you 700 VIP points, no? How does it work? Because
stop trying to make Harold feel bad.
I know. This is not good negotiation. You didn't have your calculator. I did get 4 free CMFs.
Oh, there you go.
So a CMF is $2.95, $3.95.
$3.99.
In the US?
I think it's the same price as in Canada.
So 4 of those would be $16. It's because he was altruistic and he helped someone find all the CMFs. So you got the 4 free CMFs from that guy.
Oh.
I don't know. I'm trying to like
you're
delve
using
into this story.
your feeler skills. I'm trying to find the price of. I'll find it later.
I'm getting hungry.
All right, I think that's the sign. I think that's all the news that I could use.
That's all the news we can use. Other than Bricktober news is fantastic.
Yeah, that's everything I got.
I'm sorry. So boys start school tomorrow. At least you have the morning off with me. We can.
Well, I don't have the morning off. I have my first person's like at 10 or something.
Oh, so that's why we can't hang out and look at each other with googly eyes and get an eyeglasses for you.
I just.
But you can take them to the school with me.
Yeah, I can.
Oh, that's romantic.
And then
too.
after that, I'll go to work. Lunch.
I don't know. We have to be healthy. I am reading a book right now called How Not to Die. And I know we're going to die anyway because I'm morbid Maria. But this is making me want to become a vegetarian, man. It's even saying that there's a lot of links.
Oh, I'm sure that.
I'm scaring people now. Links with eating chicken as small as 2 ounces a day. And I love chicken with pancreatic cancer, yo.
Here's the Fan Expo bag that I got.
This is how he stops me from talking about health.
And then on the back is Batman.
Power Pig? Like, is this Power Pig from Instagram Power Pig?
What's Power Pig?
Power Pig is this amazing guy who like creates amazing mocks.
Power Pig is on here?
Right there, right there, right there.
Oh.
Hi. Are you
Power
a real Power
Pig.
Pig? I forgot your real name. I'm sorry.
Okay, so next week. Oh, next week.
Oh, no, it's not. We're making sure that Power Pig is not the real Power Pig.
Yeah, each year we always get a bag.
And I use it for groceries.
Just to carry our loot.
I love the Instagram Power Pig.
We kept on getting the loot, so I had to carry stuff. So next week, you said that Sunday.
I'm not the same, but that's okay. Hi. Thanks for joining, but we're almost finished this stream.
Next Sunday, you said you
next Sunday. Next Sunday, my mom's super BFF is coming to visit.
So what time are we starting?
Never. Can we do it on Saturday night? So what? We can flick with other Liquid channels. It's not like they're gonna watch them. Because I have Sunny's birthday party from 4 to 6, and then I think I have to go to the airport around 10 p.m. to pick them up.
Oh, at night.
At night.
Oh.
But then the following day, my mom wants to take them to Niagara Falls, and when my mom wants to take them to Niagara Falls, on Sunday, because Monday the kids have school. And
so how can we do it on Saturday if Sunny has his birthday?
Till 6, so we do it like at 7 or 8, 1 hour, and then I'll go to the airport. It's making him blinky, 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 blinky. This is Nikki's blinky, blinky, blinky. Like when things aren't working for Nikki's favor, it's blinky, blinky. Or we do it Sunday evening.
Okay, Sunday evening.
See how that just like, do you feel like
But then Big Brother's on, so we got to do it before Big Brother.
What time's Big Brother?
8.
Blinky, blinky, blinky. Yeah, we'll be home by then.
What time are you gonna be home?
I'll make sure that
Holland and Balling's on at 7.
We'll see how many more viewers they get than us. Then that's the true value of loyalty. Harold's gonna watch us over Holland and Balling.
I don't know. Harold likes to be the band hammer.
Jeez, there's no band hammering here.
Okay, this is Nick and
hang on, Maria.
Saturday at 7 from 7 to 8.
7 to 8.
Yeah.
I feel like you're blinky. I'm gonna be driving 3 seniors to Niagara Falls and back. All they want is lunch. I don't think they'll have enough energy. And I'll be dragging your 2 little boys with them. You can keep Tristan for the whole day.
Okay, we'll see what we can do. This is Nick and
Maria.
Thanks for watching, and we will see you guys in the next video.
Who does this?
I do. Bye.